Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Parasyte the Maxim. As per usual outro. Yeah, this is getting quite exciting, I must say, and now we're entering a rather uncertain territory. I mean, I didn't actually even remember how that first encounter went down. I didn't even remember that there were other important characters. So this is, now we're getting into this, it's gonna get more interesting and interesting as we go along, and it certainly is. I'm really hyped up to see how this continues, so yeah. Let's just start with the series. Yeah, that certainly does look really alien. And disgusting. How easily does that's actually a pretty important point there, that and now we actually got a little confirmation on. And it's important that we see that, because that really confirms that they can not only relocate, but they could potentially occupy a same body. That's just reconfirmation about that, or just basic confirmation about that, because it has been suggested now a few times, but we never had actual confirmation that that could happen, so that's good to know. It wasn't really ever a question, but it's just basics that need to be clarified like that, so that's a pretty good scene for that. Plus it's pretty disgusting as well, so that's pretty neat. Okay, so that's another important point there. These are actually pretty good, that the characters are asking these kinds of questions that, or that kind of question like is asked by the main character himself. That's a question that we probably asked when we were given that scene. But it's a good thing that the main character is also wondering that, because, well, it's obvious that he would be thinking about that. It's obvious, yet some series don't do that, so it's better do than not do, in my opinion. So that's just this is just starting to point out with good points. Okay, actually before the scene goes onward, I need to actually think about that, because that he might be undergoing changes, and he's immediately relating that to the whole cannibalism thing, but there could be other undergoing psychologically that he could, other changes that might be undergoing psychologically, and those could be something like a stronger sense of purpose and stronger drive towards your purpose. Like, those would be really beneficial changes, wouldn't you say? So that's also kind of an interesting possibility. Maybe. I doubt that that's the case, but that's an interesting possibility nonetheless. Actually, that's an interesting point to again reinforce here throughout the episodes. That's a pretty good point as well. I was thinking about how cliche that I was afraid that the show would be doing the cliche of the horrors of human nature and all that kind of things. But it actually has pointed out now on a few occasions, and now is kind of reinforcing that idea of the really inexplicable thing about human nature, which is altruism, which by all logical means is really kind of hard to comprehend on a rational level, because, you know, it's usually altruistic actions are kind of non-beneficiary to the actor themselves. But it's a good idea that they are reinforcing that, because it also brings them away from that cliche. So that's rather neat. That makes you even more satisfied with the series. So yeah, that's a pretty big point. Hmm.
大丈夫かよ。
Oh my goodness, I can't wait what they are heralding some big changes in him, so I can't wait to see what those will be. I have an idea because of how much I read the manga, but I can't because I can't remember anything about it. It's gonna be really interesting to see what will be what the change actually will be, because by gods, they are really hyping it up to be quite something. It's probably not gonna be even anything drastic, so I mean, maybe increased regeneration, but other than that, probably something a bit more subtle, so...
長井。
おめえバカじゃねえの。
ああ、自分でもバカだ。
いい加減にしなよ、光
かの。
お前ら何遊んでんだよ。
上条。
Oh, that's but yeah, Turf Wars. This could get ugly. Jeez.
長井。
多数だしょ。ほんとごめんね。
別に村野が謝ることないよ。
Once again, they're doing this interesting point of just splicing, well, the more unique parts, even though that, you know, of course, the show's unique and all that stuff, but the more unique the Parasyte parts of the show with the more ordinary high school. It's kind of hard to call Turf Force ordinary high school life. I don't think majority of the people undergo that, but this is an interesting kind of contrast that they are setting up here, because it certainly will create a bit of a good mood, and it'll make the differences in kind and especially the differences in fights a bit more interesting and quite a bit more entertaining, shall we say. I just wonder if there's actually going to be any more like actual just full-on hand-to-hand fights with just humans on the line. Probably?
あれ右手は綺麗だね。ほら。
そっか。よかった。
I mean, considering that he didn't even fight back, it's more of the pacifist route, just getting yourself sandbagged, and that's a really bad idea. I mean, considering that the punks that I've seen, they could easily just pull out a knife and be just, yeah, fucking, we're done with you. So, it's hard to call that cool and more foolhardy than anything, to be honest, so... But I can see her point, but still.
今日両親ともいないんだ。よかったら泊まってく？
違いだ。なるべく近づかない方がいい。
I wonder how many supernatural things are actually going to be coming into play, even though, like, that's obviously the first one we've seen that a human has the ability to sense those wavelengths that are unnatural, the wavelengths that parasites apparently emit. So, I wonder if there's going to be anything more. I mean, obviously, parasites are supernatural, but any more supernatural things, abilities than that? Not really necessary. The parasites are more than enough, but still. Oh my! Oh, that's... Oh, god damn it. I was hoping that this wouldn't escalate to this point. It's good. I froze at a really bad point here because we don't exactly know the result yet. Jeez. I really hope that their parents don't die, because that would be quite heartbreaking. Well, yeah, she's dead.
電話で父さんは確かにそう言った。化け物。
I mean, there's actually a possibility that you could it's kind of a far stretch, but you could go to the police and ask them to trace where that phone call was made from, since you are, there's reasons that you could do that, so, and that's perhaps the only hope. We'll see.
って言ったらお前ら以外にない。
Oh my goodness, also this music is freaking great. Oh boy, actually it's really building up tension quite well. And it's not like the most high octane music ever, but it's just freaking good music. Just love it.
人の多い場
黙れ。
Just listen
お
to
前が
it.
右手に潜り込んだ時。
あの男はやはり死んだのか。いや、
Jeez, that's just so freaking well portrayed denial from Signature. That's really freaking well just shown denial of the reality here. I love that. That's sad and uncomfortable, but that's just so freaking well done. God, yeah. Yeah, it's ramping up the stakes. I honestly didn't expect the parents to die at any point, and to have them die so early. That's honestly really unfortunate, because I kind of like them. Jeez.
あの場所に戻って。
Holy shit! Well, that's unexpectedly poignant. Well, I was not expecting this. That's sick. That's an unexpected twist. I like that. Oh, you son of a... These cliffhangers, though, annoying as hell. But they're so well done. God. This show is just... Damn these cliffhangers. They had few good moments there to just end the episode, but ending with just Shinichi getting stabbed? Just through? That's... I've gotten stabbed in my life, but never that badly. That's... And through there, that's probably a pierced lung, or... I mean... Yeah, that's gonna be lethal. That's either a pierced lung or just... It's gonna be interesting to see how he'll survive this, but damn. Okay, this show does so many things so freaking well. Although, honestly, I'm not a fan of the dubstep. It's just makes everything seem, I don't know, just doesn't fit. But besides that, the music composition is wonderful. And it actually is straying away from my fears quite effectively, such as highlighting the difference between that humans are not animals and that they are not really monsters, even though they do have, really bad sides to them. But it's really straying away from that message because it's been beaten to death, and it's good that it's straying away from that and having a lot more positive message instead. They're highlighting they're foreshadowing so many good things and so many interesting things, and it's getting really exquisitely just intense, and I love it. I really like it. I really freaking adore it, how it's getting so intense and how it's foreshadowing a lot of such as the changes that will be coming, or that Shinichi will be facing, and just yeah, it's good. It's good. It's really enjoyable, if you can tell. it's not even going for the pretense of horror or anything other than shock horror, maybe from the imagery and visuals and all that sort of thing. And to be honest, those were pretty good. It has a lot of really kind of terrifying images and just a lot of terrifying thoughts. But it's not trying to reinforce a horror theme here, and it's going for more for the a shock horror, more about action and drama. And that's fine. That's fine. It's completely fine. I'm loving it so far. It's not even that bad that the first 2 episodes were perhaps not quite as good, but because it really got rolling really quickly from there on, so it's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. With that being said, I hit the mic. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope to feel so great day and stay awesome. Ganmu out. Thank you very much for watching.